Hi, welcome to Story Time. There's a book here. It's called The Little Blue Bridge, and it's by Brenda Mayer. The Little Blue Bridge. Okay. Ruby's mind was always full of ideas. Ruby. I like that name. One day she spotted some blueberries across the creek. Let's go pick berries to bake in a pie, she said. Wait. Checking out the blueberries. You ever pick blueberries? It's so much fun. Everyone imagined the sweet treat. Okay with me, said Oscar Lee. Let's give it a go, said Rodrigo. You should stay, said Jose. You're too little to cross the creek. I'm not too little, Ruby said, but the boys left her behind. Oh, that wasn't very nice. When they saw Santiago, they almost turned around. Oh no, said Rodrigo. Do you think he'll let us cross? I'll find a way, said Jose, and he started across the creek. Why are you trip-trapping over my bridge, bullied Santiago. Oh, looks like there could be trouble. I'm going to pick berries to bake in a pie, said Jose. Santiago stood like a stone. I'm the boss, and you can't cross, unless you give me a snack. You should wait for my brother. He packs a better snack. Get going, then, said Santiago. I'll give it a go, said Rodrigo, and he started across the creek. Why are you trip-trapping over my bridge, demanded Santiago. I'm going to pick berries to bake in a pie, said Rodrigo. Santiago stood like a stone. I'm the boss, and you can't cross unless you give me a snack. You should wait for my brother. He packs a better snack. Get going, then, said Santiago. Sounds like a bully, doesn't he? But he's letting him go, so. Wait for me, called Oscar Lee, and he started across the creek. Why are you trip-trapping over my bridge, growled Santiago. I'm going to pick berries to bake in a pie, said Oscar Lee. Santiago stood like a stone. I'm the boss, and you can't cross unless you give me a snack. Oscar Lee thought fast. You should wait for my sister. She packs the best snacks. Get going, then, said Santiago. Just then, Ruby started across the creek. Why are you trip-trapping over my bridge? Snarled Santiago. I'm going to pick berries to bake in a pie, said Ruby. Santiago stood like a stone. She said, I'm the boss, and you can't cross unless you give me a snack. I don't have any snacks, said Ruby. Then you can't cross this creek. I thought you might say that, said Ruby. What do you think she's gonna do? Ruby got right to work. She rolled some rocks and laid some boards and gathered some vines. Oh, she's a smart one. Meanwhile, Santiago stewed, he stomped, he spilled right into the water. That's what happens when you get angry. Sometimes you end up in the water. Ruby carried on. She placed the planks and hung the handrail. Santiago sloshed over. Nice bridge, he said. Is it finished? It's still missing something, said Ruby. Wonder what that could be. She made a few modifications. Santiago added one of his own. Ruby was delighted. Well, looks like a pretty cool bridge. Don't you think? I'm hungry, she said. Want to get a snack? Together they crossed the creek and headed straight for the blueberry bushes. There they are. Much later, when the boys stumbled back, Santiago stood on a new bridge. Look, a better way, said Jose. Will he let us cross, though? Wondered Rodrigo. Let's ask him and see, said Oscar Lee. Actually, said Santiago, Ruby built this bridge. Ask her. Whoa. Ruby stood like a stone. Remember when you said I was too little to go with you? Well, now I'm the boss, and you can't cross. Good for her. You go, girl. Unless you bake me a pie. Jose's eyes grew wide. Rodrigo's mouth watered. Oscar Lee's stomach grumbled. I'll find a way, said Jose. Let's give it a go, said Rodrigo. Wait for me, said Oscar Lee. And from that day on, everyone could cross the creek. That's great. She did such a great job. Don't you think? She made a bridge and everybody can go across now.